Nah, listen, nigga, if you's a YouTuber and you ain't going through spin the block, don't come talk to me about it.
You pulled up to the right spot, because on the Hunter side, we spin the block. And if you want the truth, you gotta like, share, subscribe to SJ Got the Juice TV.
What's up with that PTR? Like, you know what's up, Tommy? What's going on with that?
What's going on?
I don't know. I'm trying to see what's going on, Tommy. Are you
Wack,
like
refresh the screen again.
Nah, Tommy. Nah, I ain't refreshing shit. I'm looking at what I'm looking at, Tommy.
You gotta refresh it.
Tommy. You killed it, my brother. I loved it, my brother.
Oh shit.
To Tommy.
Hollywood Chef.
I want revenge.
He keeps saying
You
this
probably
movie
too
line.
young for
I
that,
don't know.
Tommy.
Yeah,
I
that
don't
shit
know
was
where
so
it's
funny.
referencing.
Tommy, you too young for that, huh?
I don't know what you're talking. You keep saying it. I don't know where
He
it's.
was my only brother.
He was my only
You
love.
killed it,
You
him.
killed it,
Oh,
my
that's the
brother.
one from Heart
I
Will Not.
loved it, my
Yeah.
brother. Tommy, I want revenge.
Hollywood Shuffle.
I love fucking with you youngins because y'all think y'all know everything and don't know shit. Listen,
Cashapp.
Tommy. Yo, Mase did get it. Puff gave it publishing back to all his artists.
Yup.
And the nigga walked away from a bag. They was finna give him a whole lot of money for his pub.
Yup.
And he walked away from it.
It says Mase and Diddy are at odds for years. The former bad boy claiming that Puff owned his publishing refused to give it back to him. And then back in 2020, Mase claimed that he was offered $2 million to buy back his publishing. And I believe that Diddy claimed that he had a receipt to prove that Mase owed him over $3 million. But apparently, yeah, again, Mase refused to take the... Honestly, Wack, to be honest, if you're an artist, right? Okay, I'm asking you because this is your field, right? If you're an artist and it's been a really long time since you were like, you know, in the spotlight, like, do you really want to get your publishing back, or would you just sell it?
Wait, ask again, Tommy.
Like, let's say you're an artist, right? Like Mase is, you know what I mean? You're no longer really in your prime like you used to be. What's like? I get having it back, but in reality, if you're not making the sales like you used to, then what's the really point of having your publishing at that?
It's an asset that he can sell. Now he got that option. Before he didn't have the option. He had that option. It wasn't his to sell.
Now he can license it out, license like for different commercials and stuff. It's a lot of stuff they can.
No, I mean, yeah, but what she's saying is, like, what do you do? He didn't have the option. So when people come and talk about, we're going to buy your publishing there with a multiple of 14 and 15 and all that, we'll give you this for it, do you want to sell it? He didn't have that option.
Now he does.
Now he does.
Because like you said, I could go based on what they making on the publishing a year, and then they times it by 14.
Yeah, they times it by anywhere between 10 and 14. But he didn't have that option to sell it.
And that bring more offers.
Yeah,
So all of them, like wow, that's crazy. That's good.
Who we talking about?
Diddy gave all his artists the publishing bag. But I mean, I guess I was kind of figure out what was the benefit of Diddy. Like, what made him have a change of heart? And not only to give Mase back his publishing, he gave all his artists back their publishing. Like, did it come with some type of contingencies, restrictions?
I know 112 happy. That nigga don't need the money. Shit, it look good in the public.
It probably wasn't. It's always a question when niggas do that kind of shit. Right? I'm gonna tell you what I think it is. I think his accountant looked at it, said you need to show a loss some motherfucking where you're gonna end up paying this. And that was a perfect thing to show giving that back and then create a tax situation for him to clear him up on the other side. It looked good over here, but it's really for that over there. That's it.
Sure.
Diddy ain't just giving back nothing talking about he feeling good. It's something to it, believe that.
I have a list of rappers and artists within the hip hop world that have sold their publishing and for how much. So Dr. Dre sold his publishing for 250 million back in 2023. Future sold his for 75 million in 2022. Metro Booming just sold his in 2023 as of 75 million. Chuck D sold his at an undisclosed amount. Iggy Azalea sold hers for an undisclosed amount. The Dream sold his for 23 million. Timbaland sold his, but for an undisclosed amount in 2019. Lil Wayne and Young Money sold his publishing back in 2020 for 100 million. Murder Beats sold his for an undisclosed amount. Beethoven did too. These are some of the undisclosed amounts. Nelly sold his for 50 million, and Wiz Khalifa also sold his back in 2023 for an undisclosed amount. So it seems like a lot of artists are selling their publishing, taking the money and actually flipping it to whatever they need.
It just seems so permanent. I wonder if they sell like a portion of their publishing. Do they sell 100% of it?
You sell it all. What you mean permanent? Yeah, what the fuck are you? Nigga, listen to me. Dr. Dre, what, 60?
Yeah.
59, 58? Okay, so you know how many years it would have took for him to make that money off that publishing?
Probably 15.
Okay, that's true. So explain it to me, because maybe I'm just ignorant. What's the difference between like publishing, masters, and does it have the same effect in like the
They're
music
giving you a
industry?
multiple. If your shit is doing 10 million a year, we're gonna give you that times 14 up front.
Okay.
Now we talking business. So can you do something with 10? Can you do with what you get 2.5 million every quarter versus a nigga giving you $140 million check right now?
Yeah, I'm going to take the check.
You can go create something to make the 10 million a year.
Exactly.
Nah, that's a fact.
Shout out QC.
Yeah, so.
All right, that makes sense. But okay, so it's not that big of a deal if they just sell their publishing.